Hi, these comments are for Steve, and I am Michael from OTC, OnlineTOEFLCourse.com. And you're doing some independent speaking practice today, and I'm listening to it right now. I apologize, I'm a couple of days behind right now, right? So be patient. I will get to your speaking practice test. Okay, let's listen to your response. I have the independent speaking rubrics. Okay, so you say, Michael, please listen to evaluate, score, provide feedback on my independent speaking practice test number 22. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? Private cars should not be allowed in the city centers of large cities. Use details and examples to explain your opinion.
I agree that private cars should not be allowed in the city center of large cities. This is because
Now, this is because you use exactly that same grammar over and over and over. That tells me you have limitations, I think, with more advanced type sentence structures. You could just get rid of this is and just say because. And instead of two separate sentences, you now have one.
in the center of the city there are a lot of people living there and a lot of supermarkets. So usually the traffic is already very bad. So if we allow the private cars can be in the big city in the center, then
What I would recommend there is before you state all those details, say, first of all, eliminating any cars in city centers will reduce traffic significantly. So make that topic statement, that general idea, and then support that through specific examples. That's what I would do there.
so the traffic will become much worse. For example, in Beijing, there are a lot of people have private cars, but usually we are not allowed to go to the center of the city.
And why do they do that? To reduce the traffic, right? Okay, let's take a look at the rubrics here. So maybe in the beginning of your response, you might say, not allowing cars in city centers of big cities can significantly reduce the traffic. So then you make that statement, then you talk about maybe give two examples of how it can reduce the traffic, or maybe that might help support the argument there. I think overall you have a pretty good response. I think you can probably do a little bit better with your delivery, right? I think with delivery you can work on your intonation, I think, your thought groups and blending a little bit. I think that would be important. With language use, you're a little bit limited in the grammar and the vocabulary that you're using. So you need to use a combination of basic and advanced vocabulary. So what you can do there is with vocabulary, use more two and three syllable words. Use longer, more advanced words also in addition to some of the shorter words that you're using. And then when you're advancing your grammar structures, you can use a combination of both basic simple sentences and then what we call compound and complex type sentences also. That means more adjective, noun, and adverb clauses. And then maybe more transition words in there can help show the connection of your ideas a little bit better. I'm going to put your score between 2.5 and 3. I'm going to say maybe around 19 points out of 30 on this practice test.